from among their peers as valedictorians. Tonight's 2012 valedictorians are two very special young people. Please join me in welcoming Pragya Dawadi and Seth Johnson.
Such a loser, I've started crying already.
As you can tell, she's the emotional one. I'm the robot.
Hello and welcome to family, friends, and school staff. And most importantly, the graduating class of 2012.
We would like to ask you to hold your applause until the end of the speech because there's so many awesome things in here that if you did applaud after every single one of them, we'd miss our after party. But regardless, we'd like to welcome you to Highland's 33rd graduation ceremony.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is Seth Johnson, the most awesome and incredible person ever, and probably Highland's best valedictorian.
Whoa, you've got it messed up. This is Pragya Dawadi. She's the fantastic valedictorian who's practically perfect in every way.
Whatever, Seth. We all know Seth's the cooler valedictorian.
Let's just agree to disagree, Pragya. Let's just agree to disagree.
Okay, I guess. So yeah, welcome to Highland's 33rd graduation ceremony. We're extremely honored to be valedictorians of the graduating class of 2012. It's quite a coincidence, actually, because Seth and I only ran for valedictorian if the other did as well, and, well, here we are today.
While we were discussing what to put into our speech, we came to a bit of a realization. We have about 10 minutes to say anything we want about anyone we want.
We could rant about our philosophy on the education system, or we could spend the next 10 minutes convincing you why this school should be renamed Seth and Pragya's School for the Gifted. But luckily for you, we decided against that.
Instead, we would like to recognize some of the people who have made it possible for us to be here today. I'd like to start by thanking the parents of every graduate student, including my own, for making lunches to helping us with homework. I think we can all agree that it's our parents' support that has enabled us to be where we are today. Our parents, they were our first teachers, and they continue to teach us now, even though we might not always appreciate the lessons we learn. But the one thing I've learned most of all throughout my life is how much my parents have really done for me. Sometimes how little I appreciated it. For instance, I remember when I tried making my own lunches for the first time. I figured, hey, making a sandwich can't be too hard, so I did it myself. Lunchtime came around, pulled up my sandwich, took a bite, silently apologized to the starving African children, and threw it out. I never complained about my mom's cooking again.
Another group of people we can't forget to thank is our teachers. They entered our lives at a very young age, and for those first few years, they were like second set of parents that we only got to see for 6 hours every day. I remember my first day at kindergarten when I was introduced to my first teacher. Her name was Wendy, and I was told from now on she would be my mother at this strange place called school. I didn't question what I was told. I jumped straight into her lap and let her tell me stories about princesses with long hair and eggs that sat on walls and had great falls. The roles of teachers have changed over the years we've spent in the education system. But all along the way, our teachers have been there to guide us and help us, and occasionally even to teach us. Lily Tomlin once said, "I like a teacher who gives you something to take home to think about, besides homework." These are the kinds of teachers we are grateful to have at Highland. Even though many of them aren't able to be here today, we'd like to thank our teachers for their never-ending support, understanding, and hard work.
So, why are we thanking these people? I mean, besides the fact that it's tradition, it's because this day would not be possible without them. We are more than students studying and working on our own. We have the support of our parents and our teachers. We are who we are today because of them and because of the lessons that they have taught us. We entered this school as kids, we've come out as adults, and it's because of them, because of you. And now, We have this opportunity to look to the future, past graduation, past high school, and imagine what our lives are going to look like after school. It's kind of scary, but that mythical time, after school, is really just about a month away. The dreams are almost reality, and change is coming fast. I know for me, it feels like I just entered school yesterday, and now here we are, we're leaving it, rocketing at breakneck speed towards the rest of our lives.
Having spent so much time with this grad class, the one thing I know for sure is that the future is looking bright. This class is full of visionaries and people dedicated to positive change. The world won't be the same once we get out into it, and I know that might sound a little cliche, but it's true. It's impossible not to expect great things when your graduating class includes people like Taylor Rouet, one of the few people who's recycled all of the school's water bottles, pop cans, and juice boxes week after week. There are so many people like her who brave even the most challenging jobs because they want to do their small part in making this world a better place.
We can sum up our grad class in just a few words. We are people committed to positive change. Take Alex Leslie and Chase Spence, for instance, who spearheaded our grad legacy project and who motivated our class to take action in leaving an amazing legacy that I'm sure will be remembered at Highland for years to come. There are so many graduating students who have dedicated time and energy to this project, showing that one lesson this class hasn't needed to learn is that there is so much good that we can do together.
The best thing you can do to be remembered is to treat everyone with respect and to live every day like it's your last chance to leave a positive impact on the world. And every day you should ask yourself, if today was the last day of my life, would I want to do what I'm about to do today? And whenever the answer is no for too many days in a row, you know you need to change something.
We're not going to lie. We know that there are going to be days when we wonder what's going on, and we're gonna wish we were back at school, learning simple things the easy way. Life doesn't always pull punches, and it doesn't always play fair. And if it's a game, we don't know the rules.
But we can't let the fear of failure restrain us and be afraid to stumble or to fall. As Albert Einstein said, the only people who don't make mistakes are those who don't try anything new.
And learning's what life's all about. Our mistakes will teach us just as much as we learned in these last 12 years of school. They will teach us how to get back up after we've fallen down. More importantly, they will teach us that no matter what happens, we are more together. This grad class is full of amazing athletes, people like Noah Lewis or Jeff Travis, who have skills and height that I can only dream of. But you know, even with all their talent and height, they can't do anything without the rest of their team. Ever seen one person pass themselves? Doesn't really work. We can do great things when we work together, and united, we are more than we are alone.
Even though we do have a united class, we still have our own voices, our own thoughts and opinions. As Shane Koizan said, "This is my voice. There are many like it, but this one is mine." So, in the spirit of spoken word, we have prepared a little something for you. Take it away, Seth.
From the beginning of civilization, the human imagination has only been fully realized when we come together. Our wildest dreams and idyllic ideals come closest to becoming real when we imagine together. And maybe you think this is an exaggeration, it's an oversimplification, I'm just being cliche. You're probably turning to the person next to you and saying,
This is the part where they start generalizing and oversimplifying, because graduation is the time where you break out the rhymes and the quotes about inspiration. Now's the time where it turns into a conversation of cliche information, and quite frankly, it's an aggravation.
well, we've heard your complaints, so we'll give you the good news.
The time for cliches is now. The iron is hot, but we're taking the road less traveled and pretending it's not. We don't need cliches to make this class look good, because we can say with all honesty that
We are more together than we could ever be apart. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is not a spoonful of sugar meant to wash down the medicine of real life or water down reality. It's a truth, it's a fact. We are more together.
And we won't take it back. This world better watch out, because here comes a grad class better than the rest. A grad class and a class of its own, if you'll pardon the pun.
We are more than selfish teenagers, and we are more than lazy, and maybe you'll call me crazy when I say that, but it's a fact.
And you'll know it's no hyperbole when I give a shout out to Charlotte Grad.
A young woman who lets her passion for humanity inspire change and inspire everyone around her. But you take one person like her,
and you have one person. You take a group of 200 people like her,
and you have a cause dedicated to the eradication of starvation, committed to supplying aid to people underfed and unpaid. You have a team calling for energy that's clean, helping our school go green. You have a group of people committed to positive change because we care about this little blue planet we like to call Earth and the people we share it with.
You have a class who knows it's not about me, it's about us. Because together,
we are more. We are more than stereotypes. We may be neophytes, 17, 18, 19 and counting, but we're creators beyond our years, inventors beyond our peers. Take Sherwin Strong, a musician. He writes what's on his heart, and that's this class, showing our passion through art.
Take the young artists painting the walls of the school. This one's for you. We believe that education is more than an institution, and that fancy words are no substitution for the reality that we've undergone an evolution.
Emerging today with our own minds, our own ideas and songs and dreams. We came in as kids. We've come out as adults. We found our own causes, our own beliefs, and it's my belief that we will do so much with these things because we know that we are more together.
We are more than the sum of our mistakes.
We are more than a class of 200 individuals.
We are a united front,
able to change this world from the inside out.
We are more than self-absorbed teens, only concerned with our own lives and our own well-being.
Our grad project this year was born from the hurt and anger and fear we felt when we heard our friends took their own lives, so we decided to take a stand, to prove that life is worth living.
We didn't want to leave an impression of self-obsession, so our legacy is that no one is unimportant. No one is better off alone. Differences are something we condone because we are more together than we are alone.
And we are more than the things we face. You may just be one person, but together, we're the human race.
So we hope you'll believe that's no cliche when we say, this class is going to change the world after today.
If we could do so much in this place for good, then how much more will we be able to do once we broaden our horizons beyond our school?
I can't say I know. But I can't say I'm concerned because the biggest thing I've learned from school is that we have a tendency to shoot for the moon.
What else can you expect from men and women who aren't afraid to think bigger than themselves? Never has there been a class so strong alone, but so powerful together. Because above all else, this is who we are.
We are artists, athletes, and actors.
We are mechanics, musicians, and mathematicians.
From poetry
to particle physics.
We are dreamers, innovators, and inventors.
We are doers, movers, and shakers.
We are passionate,
courageous,
and compassionate.
But most of all,
we are more.
Thank you, and congratulations to Highland's graduating class.